Today's training number 276, topic title for today, increased response from prospects. Now, I realize that some people out there have individuals that they've been talking to for months, even for like a couple of years, and they're wanting to know really how to actually get those people to respond more and eventually decide to join the company and move forward. And I want to talk a little bit about that today, some of the strategies that I've done over the years that I believe will help you guys very, very much. So let's go ahead and do a share screen. And I want to make sure and let you guys know in advance, everything I cover today, I am going to give you full access to when this is over. Okay. All right. Increased response from your prospects. Number one, don't be addicted to their response. I think sometimes we're wanting so badly for people to get started, hoping that they'll join. And sometimes when they say stuff like, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I think it's pyramid, I don't believe in trading, I think it's gambling, whatever it is, sometimes we take it personal. And so what I tell people is in certain ways, you almost have to act like that you don't care what the response is. What you focus on is what you can control, and that is say less to more people. A lot of times people talk too much to too few people. So they spend 2 hours talking to 2 people, whereas you could spend a half an hour talking to 10 people. Does that make sense? So don't be addicted to the response, say less to more people. Key number 2 is keep reaching out to more people. Now that also means that you can pull more people to you. It's not just you reaching out to people, whether it's online or offline, but it's, I'm going to keep doing the things I know that I need to do online and offline to get more people attracted to our message, our product, our vision, our lifestyle, and all that kind of stuff. So I can focus on what? Reaching out to more people. I can focus on doing more posts, making better videos, all those kinds of things. So you want to keep that in mind as well. Key number 3 is follow up with power and posture. Now, this is something I'm really good at. I've been doing it for pretty much ever since I became an entrepreneur. I'm very good at follow up, but here's the key is you want to follow up with posture. You don't beg people to get started, because what will happen is if you're kind of pushing people in, there's a high likelihood that they'll actually quit quickly. Okay. And so when I get back, I'll just give you an example. So I talked to someone yesterday, they watched the video. Already this morning, I sent them a Facebook message and I said, hey, it was good to talk to you yesterday. Wanted to make sure that you watched the video. How did you like the video? Okay. Now there was another one the day before. They had said, send me your link. Now, how many of you have sent a link to somebody and then they're like, hey, I want to join, send me your link, and then you never hear from them again? Isn't that kind of odd? I've always thought that that's odd over the years. Here, they're the ones reaching out to you, send me the link, you send them a link, and then it's like crickets. You never hear from them. So here's what I did 2 days ago. I said, hey, I wanted to make sure that you got that link above. I'm excited to work with you. You see how you almost kind of assume that they're getting started? Some people call it assume the sale. I just said, hey, I want to make sure that you got the link above. I'm excited to work with you. Okay. But you have posture, whether they join or not, you're not worried about it. You're going to have success anyway. You don't need one person to get yourself to chairman. Okay. Many people are going to come along the way that you are going to work with is going to help you get to the goals that you have. Okay. Another key, keep putting out the value online. This is another thing I talked about at convention for years and years and years. Whether it's been YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and now today even TikTok, I'm continually putting out value. Now, the keyword value is very important because it's not about hype. It's not about just putting out funny stuff. It's about giving real value of education and information that can change people's lives. If you guys go to my YouTube, you go to my Instagram, you go to my Facebook, you guys know I continually put out the value because the information that I put out, I want to make sure it changes people's lives. It's got to shift their mindset, right? Which hopefully shifts their results. So this value online, people will see you eventually as a coach that they want to work with. If you are making a difference in people's lives, you are going to get more people to reach out. Let me give you an example. You may have people right now who are interested, but they haven't gotten started. Okay. Over a period of months and even a year or two, they're going to continue to see stuff that you're putting online. And eventually they're going to reach out and say, look, I'm ready to get started. I wasn't 6 months ago, but now I've lost my job, lost my relationship. or I've been studying trading more, whatever it is, I'm ready to get started. So this is the reason why you want to continue to put out stuff. Think of it like McDonald's, Starbucks, and Chick-fil-A. They're continuing to put out what? Information. And you hit people with enough information and value, eventually somebody is going to get started. Okay. All right. Keep piquing interest and asking questions. Now, when I say pique their interest, that doesn't mean that you give details. So like, for example, over the last week, some of you guys have probably seen on my stories, I've been putting up more things about the impulse overlays toolbar, the macro trend arrow, and stuff like that. I have had so many people hit me up about that. It's been testimonial screenshots, videos where I've screen recorded stuff. All I'm doing is piquing their interest. Very little bit of information, not a lot of details. Asking questions such as, how's work going? How's your life going? How's your spouse doing? How's your kids doing? How's business going? Stuff like that. Okay. This is important to get people to come back to checking out what it is that you're doing again. Okay. Keep adding people. Now, when I say add people, the old way of just going on Facebook or Instagram, you're adding people and then you're getting your account suspended and banned. That's not what I'm talking about. Really, what I'm talking about is keep networking with people, especially with people that have that same mindset. It's a lot easier to convince or persuade someone that already is interested in entrepreneurship, trading, network marketing, direct sales, business in general. Sometimes if you have a sister or a brother who's a little bit negative about entrepreneurship and maybe they just like the job and the safety and security of it, that can be a little bit of a challenge. You're not necessarily networking with those people. It's the people that have that similar mindset that are open for opportunities within entrepreneurship. Okay. So keep adding people, keep networking with people that have a very similar mindset to you. Now, don't worry about if they are in your mind, if they're above you, they're more successful than you, because you never know if people are looking. That's the thing. You have to assume that they are looking. You may think that they're crushing it with their current company or their job or business or whatever, and they may not be. They may have just gotten a demotion. Their company may have just changed the comp plan. Heck, their company may be going out of business. So I am always networking. You know, John C. Maxwell said that life is a collection of relationships. I'm always making relationships with people, which means I'm always going to be in business. You are always going to be in business because we are making friendships. We are networking with people. We're not networking so that we can just recruit them. We are making friendships, and over time, those friendships, those relationships where they show that you actually sincerely, genuinely care will make a difference, and your business will be much greater and will go much faster because you're focused on those relationships and not recruiting. Okay, guys, if you want access to today's session here, I want to make sure that you head over to my Instagram. I have one account, Brandon Boyd Official. I want you to hit me up in the DM. Tell me that you want to get the PDF of these slides and that you also want the video that comes with this as well, because this is live. You guys will get access to the recording. I do these trainings every single Tuesday. The reason why I do them is to give you guys the value of how to build your business in the correct way that's going to help you to explode things a lot faster. So hopefully you guys have liked the training, whether you've been on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or our Zoom call. I want to wish you guys a very successful week. Let's crush it. Let's make it happen. And I will see you guys at the top and on the other side of success. We'll talk soon.